What's in the box?
Well,
Get up there.
Maybe?
let me just grab this stuff and I'll come down.
Oh, that works.
That works too.
Oh, I forgot I didn't have my wings. Interesting. There's
interesting. Good. Interesting.
Not
bad.
a shard.
Oh,
What? I thought the whole point of this is for the shard.
did we not get... Oh, wait.
It's a bound scroll. We need to talk GPK. Wait.
I don't know who that is. What?
Wait. Isn't that...
I'll be back.
What?
Oh.
Did she just use that? We don't know where that goes, Lee.
Yeah, I think that's one way too.
Well, she didn't go down.
Well,
I don't think that's a good thing.
probably not. GPK, I believe that's the Great Piglin King.
The
Which,
who?
okay, he was... When I first met everybody, he was around, but then he went off to go... He's like a piglin.
So he's bad.
Yeah. No, he was bad, but now he's good, I think. I think that... Yeah, he's good.
Do you think that's where Lee just went? To the Great Piglin
really
King?
hope so. Because if it was the Great Piglin King, that'd be great. If it was
So he has the shard.
anybody else, yeah.
These magma waffles are pretty great.
Yeah, Grandma's recipe. Puts her foot in it.
Foot in the waffles?
Yeah.
Is that how she
Hello?
steams them that way?
I
Hi.
haven't seen you guys in a long time.
Took you long enough.
Who's this?
I got your message.
What? Isn't she supposed to be a Merlin?
No.
No.
No, this one's never been a Merling.
Oh, that's why she was able to get in there.
It's
Okay, hey, welcome to the Interdimensional Waffle House of Blazeborns. What can I get you?
Try the magma waffles.
magma waffles.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me into that. That sounds amazing, actually. Yes,
Oh,
please.
sorry. The Great Piglin King already ate them all.
Oh.
In fact, he ate everything, so I'm actually out. But you're more than welcome to stay around.
I mean, I have been waiting for a while.
Sorry, I only just now got the message. Do I want to know how long a while is?
Time works a little different here.
Okay, this is not the Waffle House by my place, that's for sure, so I was a little surprised to see this.
Oh, I got franchises everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is this
And-
your franchise?
Oh, yeah, I run them. I mean, who else could be working Waffle Houses in the Nether?
Fair point.
Well, it's just
that is fair point.
one of those things that I discovered, exploring the nether wastes and things. Since we last saw each other, was bumped into old Welderfish here, but this is a slightly different one than the one that we knew.
Okay. That's...
Speaking of the one that you know, how's he doing? We haven't seen him in a while.
Wilder? He's been...
Yeah, he did show up to FishCon.
He didn't show up
Really?
to FishCon.
No.
That's not a Wilder thing. Wilder's always at FishCon. And...
we haven't seen him before last FishCon. and then he missed the following one. I mean, Disco here won the Fishbell Prize for curing his Kraken.
Seriously? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, now that you mention it, Welder hasn't talked about FishCon, and normally he doesn't stop talking about FishCon. Like, ever.
Didn't talk about it and he missed it? That's kind of sus.
Weird.
That's might have to go look into that.
Okay, actually, because you made the comment about you think it's fine, and I don't know if things are fine or not. In your travels, and you being here interdimensionally, have either of you heard of the Witness?
Well,
Like,
I mean,
do you remember the Witness?
oh yeah, the whole stuff with the Nightmare King and the weird other place in the end and the withers
yeah.
and how's Lav? Is she cured?
Lav's been fine. She's
Okay.
been pretty busy, so she hasn't been around much, but she's back to the Lav that I used to know.
And how's the ghost Kobold?
He's not a ghost anymore,
Really?
actually. He's... We suspect it's that he had too many fire potions when we were in the Nether. Because,
Those Nether mushrooms.
Yeah, it was those.
Sounds familiar.
So he seems to be pretty blaze now. So
Well, good for
which
him.
is convenient. We're still in the Nether, so that works
okay.
really well. But we thought we had escaped the Witness, and there's still a Witness.
Is it the same
And we
Witness?
found-
You know there's more than one, right?
Yeah.
We kind of learned a bit of that because we have someone new that we found. I don't know if you guys know a Kip or not with Order of the Witness.
Well, I mean, I
But
know about the order, but I'm not familiar with a trip.
Kip.
Oh, Kip.
But,
Oh yeah, I heard Trip too.
sorry, no, Kip. But apparently he was with the Order of the Witness at some point in time. And we have the Witness, a Witness that's still been around, and things are kind of literally going dark in areas on the server. It's weird, okay? I thought we were free of it, but we're not! So,
But
and now...
how did you get here? Were you trying to find the shards?
Yes? One of our friends, Disco, he's part of the Teal. And
Oh, he's one of those discos.
There's a few of us.
Yep. And he wants to find the shards, and apparently he's been talking to the Witness and getting information from the Witness, and I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I do know how I feel about that, and it's not very good. And so that's
Sounds like
been
the
a
Witness
thing.
has got a new toy.
It's kind of I'm not sure about, but Disco wanted to go look for the shard, and I figured I would tag along and help, because at the very least then I can have an idea of what's going on. And there was a parkour thing, and you remember me from before, I'm sure. I don't know if you're aware, but parkour and I are not on the friendliest of terms.
Nope.
But
That's universal across the dimensions, by the way.
Like a
Oh,
blade
is
around
it?
in
Self
water.
can't do it either. Yeah.
you know, I can live with that. I'm glad to know it's not just me who got the gene of can't do parkour.
So this other Disco, was there something about seek the shards, unite the ember?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that was like the exact wording or close to it at least.
So,
And we did the
it seems
parkour
that
thing.
this is one of those timelines.
Okay. I agree. So, hold on. If that's one of those timelines, that means, do you know a core that was a spider?
Yeah,
And you left them behind?
he's a phantom right now.
So he died?
He's the...
Should I be concerned about something?
The cores are spreading.
No timeline is the same, and sometimes one timeline has specific variants or specific things that happen, and things don't work out. You remember our fight with the Nightmare King?
Uh-huh.
In that dark place with the wither that attacked us that looked slightly different than normal?
Yup.
Imagine
I
thousands of
remember
those.
Oh, I'd really rather not.
Yeah.
There's someone in the order who created them. Evidently some kind of failed experiment gone wrong.
Now, not
that's a...
every timeline has ended that way. Sometimes uniting the shards fixes more problems than it causes.
But there's some amount of problems get caused when they get united.
Well, you don't have a lot of
depends on the
skulk on the
witness.
server, right?
This,
Oh, wait, hold on. I know. Red, right?
yes, red. Red is a skulkifier, and there's so much skulk everywhere for that, and there's dark trees in spawn, and...
So they have the
Well, as
end
long as she
variant.
wasn't incubating it. Yeah. As long as she wasn't incubating an egg or anything, we should be fine.
Yeah,
it
no,
should be
she
good.
is.
She's what?
She what? What?
She has an egg. It's her precious. She protects it. It stays under her castle. It's honestly one of the few places I can go to and I feel kind of safe at. And I don't know how I feel about that in general. But,
So this could be that
yeah.
one specific timeline, Welder.
Could be.
which
Oh.
specific timeline? Is this a timeline of, like,
Well,
we're
we're
all
not
gonna
really
die
allowed to tell you.
timeline?
Yeah,
or a
we-
timeline of it's all gonna work out timeline?
We can't talk about it.
Yep.
What can I do?
Should I give it to her?
Yeah, I think you should.
Give me what? Is this what... This is what Teal Disco was looking for, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've had it in my pocket for a while.
Just had it in your pocket casually.
Well, it's one of those things that when you see enough changes and have experienced various world-eating phenomenon, we're not going to feed Karen
Like
the shards
Karen.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
no. She destroyed that world.
Sometimes you have to just let things progress.
Uh-huh. Kraken's eating worlds. Welder
That happens
has
when
a
you feed
sky
them.
kraken. Do I need to be
Oh, wait,
concerned about
what?
that?
Sky Kraken?
Uh-huh.
Sky Kraken? The sky, like, white and black? Clouds surrounding it?
Oh, I think
It's like in the sky, whooshing down.
That's the queen of the Krakens.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Well, Welder would never have summoned Sky. Why would Sky be there?
Because he summons
Has she-
Sky.
Is she spreading or is she just around his base?
I haven't been over there recently to check. I didn't think it needed to be a concern.
She is quite powerful. That's why when she comes into a world, she only stays in one place. But she's the queen. She doesn't answer to Welder fishes. In fact, she has her own fish.
Which fish is that?
Minnow fish is her fish.
Oh, minnow. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, he's evidently a Disco Season 3 fanboy. So,
I mean,
yeah.
he's
beware
pretty
of
charming.
Minnow fish. He is.
Gonna grab a drink.
I think I need
Okay.
a drink. I'll have to go check Sky after this. Like, should I be concerned? I feel like I'm here and I'm getting a lot of concerning
I'll
things
tell you what.
right
I'll
now.
send. I can't leave the Waffle House, but I'll send Blue to come help you guys.
Okay.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't have a kraken, but he knows about krakens. He's a weirdo who likes pufferfish,
Oh,
but
whoa.
he'll help you out. He's got a good sense of smell, and he'll
Okay.
sniff out what's going on.
That sounds excellent, actually.
You don't think it's that one welder? I mean, you guys took care of him, right?
Yeah, we hunted him down, killed him, and spawn trapped him for all eternity.
What was his skin?
It was black.
This is not
Evil welderfish.
an evil welder fish, you don't think?
I mean, his skin's not black, his skin's green.
He did work with the Nightmare King and the Witness and the Order for quite some time. Maybe he learned something from them.
Oh,
This
I
is
don't
odd.
like the sound of that. Okay, then. Is there a question or something I can ask to see about the welder in, what'd you call it, my timeline? Like, is there something I can ask or do, or should I just let Blue handle that?
I think for safety reasons, Blue should.
Okay.
Yeah.
If there's any resources that Blue needs, I guess Blue knows where to find me now, so
Okay.
that works out. And I gotta figure out this thing then.
Give Disco my best. He's never met me, but he's definitely the more adventurous of us.
He's very adventurous, yeah.
And
I can
once
pass that
he
on.
decides to chase after a piece of knowledge, it's kind of hard to stop him. But
Yeah.
since he's me and I'm him, and he's sort of a weird piece of who I am as well, I think the shard is safe in his hands.
Okay. I'm like, I trust you, so we'll go with that then. Is there a way for me to come back here some other time? Because that was just a scroll and it's a one-time use. Or will you guys contact me if we need to meet again?
Probably best you don't talk about this a whole lot. I mean, you can talk about it some, but you gotta be careful. Especially if maybe he is in your world.
Yeah. This is just between Blazeborns, and we do know that Cobalt is a Blazeborn now, but he's still a baby.
He's
You gotta
very
give him a
much
couple years.
okay.
Yeah.
But I can tell Disco that you send greetings, so that much is
Absolutely.
okay then. Okay. I will figure out a way to navigate that. Thanks.
Good to see you, Lee.
Good to see you too. Travels have been good?
Yeah, we're definitely making some progress, and I've established a few different Blackreach outposts in various Nether hubs
Oh,
around.
that's cool.
We're also employing some of the freed piglin and Waffle Houses near you.
That is awesome to hear. I'll have
they
to find
just-
this
Yeah,
at some point.
they just don't serve bacon there.
Yeah.
That makes sense though.
Yeah, but this guy eats a ton of bacon.
Don't tell her that.
We just
All
don't
welder
think
fish are
too deeply about
cannibals.
that, Kay.
Nothing wrong with cannibalism.
I only eat the hoglins, not the piglins.
Oh yeah.
That's a fair distinction. Yeah. That's all good.
I mean,
Okay,
and sometimes zombie piglins, but you know, that's different.
Those are tingy.
how do I get home from here?
You see that button?
Yeah?
Press it. Walk out the door. Watch. Go ahead. Great job.
Well, that was a pretty exciting burst of information there. It was pretty fun donning the old Great Piglin King skin. I'm sure that's not the last that we'll see of that guy. So in between Lee traveling to the alternate fish first portals, which is secretly just Waffle Houses, I have done a few more things here in Disco Village, which is my storage system. I don't think that I've shown this entrance here, but I kind of did some creeper faces with lava and water. And this room is fully done, organized, marked, categorized, and all of that good stuff. I put all of these new workbenches here because I'm not sorting them by their different variations, and so anything gets chucked in here. I've already done a bunch of things. Yeah, we could just kind of chuck in. See, it'll eat those items and start spitting them around. But you can see we've started categorizing and mixing, and the fact that you can just mix all of these items and it does it automatically, it is literally just the coolest thing. So I have kind of just been working through and trying to get them all organized. I did, let's see if I have that still on me. I think it may be this backpack. I did all of these shulker boxes already in this system, and it's working pretty great. The other thing that I've done recently is down here in the Cave of Wonders, I've put together a couple of farms. So over here we have a little iron farm. It's the first time I've successfully built one underground, and it works pretty good. Let's see if we can have a dude, but I mean, it's pretty standard. A zombie scaring some villagers. He picked up an item, golems spawn there. And then on this side over here, off in the distance, it's gonna be loud, I apologize, I'll turn it off. I have built a self-replicating bone meal farm. There we go. Looks like it drops a few pieces out, but the long and short of it is that it turns stone, which is like here, into moss, and half of the bone meal goes this way along these hoppers up into here, and you can see it's already got a ton, and then the rest of the bone meal goes in here. And it's a pretty neat system. It just kind of fills up spaces, so once these are full, then it just keeps coming this way. These are all stuff I got a bone meal as well. And so yeah, things are rocking down here in the Cave of Wonders with all these different farms. And I need to put a few villagers over here so that I can trade wool automatically with a few villagers here. And I may put a couple blacksmiths over here so that I can trade iron directly with them. And I don't know if I can just trade stone or stuff, but what I'm gonna try to do is move some villagers to these different farms so that I can just do direct trades. And by me do direct trades, I mean have kobold or welder come down here and trade whatever I have in some big piles, because they're merchants and they can continuously trade with villagers, and so that just takes a lot less time than it would take for me to do everything. And last but not least, with another shard shortly being delivered to Disco, the vessel is just about complete. I have one more thing I have to do, and then I just got to check a couple of organization things. And it's so close. I'm really excited. I've kind of taken a break from the vessel for the last several episodes, so I'm really excited to get back in it and to see everybody's reactions to just this build, and I'm excited to see what happens in the next bits of story. And that is it for today's episode. I hope that you enjoyed the return of the great Piglin King, and the intrigue involving welderfish. Is the one here on the edge evil welderfish? Is it something else? Surely Welder would not have skipped FishCon. But we'll have to see what Lee wants to divulge from that conversation, because this disco has no idea what's happening, and it's going to be a good one. And so if you enjoyed today's episode, please drop a like, give me a comment on some of your theories. Eloquent, talking to you. Drop those theories. They're so amazing every time. And that is all we have for today. I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend and are having a great summer. See ya.